Hi, my name is Terry. This is your boy Terry. My username across the internet is surpassing Google, and this video once again is a Dimash reaction. We're going to be looking at Dimash take on Celine. I don't know if it's Celine Dion who owns the song, but of course the song made popular by Celine Dion called My Heart Will Go On, a very melodious song, memorable, moving, emotional, touching song. And let's take a look at what Dimash does with his rendition of the song. I'll try to keep this short. My very last reaction was 28 minutes long. The one prior to that was some 30 minutes long. Today I'll try to make this short. Altogether, not that it's a loss, spending 30 minutes reacting to Dimash. But I just want to experiment and see for myself if I can keep a Dimash reaction short. I mean, there's always a lot to talk about when it comes to the person of Dimash, but let's try something new today. So this is a fancam version of the song My Heart Will Go On, covered by Dimash Kudaibergen. So let's go ahead and listen to the song. At the end of the song, I'm going to reveal a proclamation that I would have filled onto this blank page. So please hang in there with me, watch the entirety of the video. Let's go ahead. During the song there will be no external noises. So let's go ahead, just a moment. I'm pulling up the video, I'll tell you when it started. Starting.
迪马西给我们带来电影《泰坦尼克号》当中的经典曲目《我心永恒》，让我们在电影的音乐当中感受到电影艺术的魅力。掌声有请。
Please in the comments, please tell me if this is Dimash's regular singing voice or if it's a notch low. I feel it would have been better if he started a notch higher, but we all know Dimash, he tries to explore and experiment with the arrangement of songs. So I'm interested to see where the song will head later on. Let's continue listening. I'm feeling that this is a notch lower than his regular voice. What I mean is this. For example, let's say I was to sing the song. I would have liked Dimash. I would have liked the song to start like this. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. So that's my regular voice. But I think Dimash is like this. I'm not sure. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. Something like that. So please explain to me and tell me in the comments. Let's proceed.
Oh
darkness to it. So perhaps he's trying to emphasize more, or in the Dimash way, the lyrics, the context of the lyrics. So he's adding some darkness, some smoke. That's Dimash. The ease is classy. I mean, the ease with which he's singing that low notes, the smoothness is admirable, commendable. If I was doing it, I'll be shaking. I'll be shaking. Go on. Is it my resonance? Everything will be shaking. I'm sorry for pausing. That's Dimash. Suspense. The way he jumps from one note to another that's his beauty, really. He shocks you. This is like the kind of note I wanted him to start on, but this is just perfect as it right now. Special. His transition very subtle and smooth, and there's something I see that I admire in this song. He's not making it too operatic. That shows of his restraint, his capacity for restraint. There's a tendency to go opera mode because of course he's classically trained in aspects of the song, but he kept it mellow. So that there's no disconnect. He's just keeping it. It's very, very perfect right now. Very perfect. And I understand why I started with the low notes. I think something it does is it tries to show the different layers to his voice within one performance. I don't know if that's what's called octaves, but I've seen up to four layers to his voice as it right now. Michael Jackson.
right this way. You are serving my heart will go on and on. 谢谢，哇，谢谢，太棒了！再一个把掌声送给迪玛奇，谢谢，谢谢，非常非常精彩的表演。朋友们，首届海南岛国际电影节也受到了来自国内。
Very beautiful. I'm getting better understanding of Dimash. Yeah. I like the earlier part of the song. The latter part of the song, there's room for improvement. But, you know, I don't bash Dimash one bit because he allows room for flaws, allows room for evolution, attempts out of the boxness. The latter part of the song, I saw a lot of Michael Jackson, you know, mannerisms, which isn't bad, but it gives me insights into the future, the near future. It tells me that Dimash has a lot of room for, allows room for evolution. I feel that over time he will hone his craft, especially when it comes to stage performances, and sometimes yes, I disconnected just a bit, that's just the truth, at the other part of the song, but kudos to Dimash. You know, the way he shocks you, going to those high notes abruptly without any preparation, that's only unique to Dimash. I don't see any other person capable of doing this who is a male. The only person I've seen who does that way is a female, and she's So Young from Korea. So kudos to him. I disconnected just a bit when it comes to the emotions of the song towards the end of the song. Yes, because some of his Michael Jackson came out. Although you can't bash him because the key that he took it to was very hard, and you need to exert even physically to be able to sing those notes. But you know, adjustment to that will come with veteranhood. You know, as he grows older, you know, he will find a balance. Again, I understand this because of his I heard, like I said, that he's classically trained, so opera style music, but there's also evidence that Dimash has his own breed of music. He's not entirely opera, he's opera with exposure, and the exposure comes from Dimash, you know. So over time he's definitely going to improve. He's someone that has not become a god. Even in the face of accolades and adulation and social media following, he has still remained intact in his humor. So he's going to evolve, and that's a guarantee based on what I've seen so far. I'm going to stop the video here. Let's keep it short. This is 15 minutes long. I ended up I've not written the proclamation, so maybe I'll just come back to reveal the proclamation. Stay tuned. So this is your boy Terry, and I'm back, and I'm going to reveal my proclamation now. Every night in my dreams I see you, I feel you, that is how I know you. Go on. Far across the distance and spaces between us. You have come to show you. Go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Anyway, I'm your boy Terry. Make sure you stay awesome. I don't know if it focused correctly, so I'll just read it out. Very simple. It says, when you have done time, many things are forgivable. I will forgive you 100 times. When you have done time, many things are forgivable. I will forgive you 100 times. If you want explanation on this, please leave me an email or a comment underneath and I'll explain it to you. Make sure to stay awesome. Your boy Terry.